Anything Replay Sports. A beautiful Sunday morning here in northwestern Pennsylvania. We are going to be playing the Boston Red Sox 8-4 versus the Cleveland Indians 7-4. This is the 2013 season we have going on. Don't ask me why I started this season. I guess the cards came and we just started playing it. And I just started playing it. I got like 7 or 8 seasons going right now, and it's kind of hard to keep track. But we're going to really try to buckle down and get an actual season finished this year. So over you can see who our hot hitting streaks are. Michael Brantley's got a 5-game hitting streak. Santana, 11-game hitting streak. Boston, Neva, 5, and Ortiz, 11. We got everything we need here. Let's go down to the ballpark and try to get our
welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Try to get everything moved over. There we go. And we got the Star Spangled Banner. And as you can see, our lineup for Boston will be Jacob Ellsbury playing center field, Dustin Pedora playing second, Vizcarino right field, Ortiz DH. I think I can take this volume down a little bit here. Napoli playing first base, Middlebrook third base, Salamanca center catcher, Drew shortstop, and Navia left field. So we're ready for our first pitch of the game. It is a ground ball to third base. Avilas picks it up, fires it over to Swisher. We have 1 out. Go down to a full screen and get me off of it. Dustin Pedora. He drives a center. Drives a single into left field. So Boston has 1 man on. Victor Torino. Pedora wants to steal. I'm throwing for him. We gunned him down. So there's now 2 outs in the bottom or top of the first with Boston. And there's a strikeout on Victor Torino. Probably going to make some mistakes in this game today. We had a very, very long day yesterday. I was out, I do some barbecue catering and doing some barbecue smoking. And we had a big banquet yesterday for our local dart league. So we got in late, started early, got in late, and I just woke up a little bit ago. And I wanted to get this game in for you folks. So starting for the Indians, we have Michael Brantley. And he lines out. Hope everybody's doing well out there in baseball world today. Nick Swisher. He draws the walk. Cleveland has 1 on, 1 out. Jason Kipnis. And he goes down on strikes. Middle of the first, we have 2 outs. Swisher on first. Carlos Santana at the plate. I know that 95% is not going to hold for Swisher. I was checking. Nope, we're not going to try stealing him. Carlos Santana with the pitch coming to him, and he draws a walk. He's always had a good eye for balls and strikes. In 2013, he struck out 110 times, and he walked 93. Jan Gomes is up now, the catcher for the Tribe. 2 out. And he lines out. So after 1 complete inning of play, we have no score in Cleveland. David Big Papi Ortiz. He goes down on strikes. Mike Napoli. He goes down on strikes. There's 2 outs. Will Middlebrooks is up now on the season. He is batting .061. Try to get him out of the slump. First base X. See what the chart says. And that is an out. Over to Kipnis or Swisher. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Drew Stubbs. He gets a base hit. He drives that into right center field. He's got an A stealing. Let's see what he can do. If he can get the jump. What's the chance? Nah. Michael Bourne. He goes down on strikes. 1 on and 1 out, Lonnie Chisenhall. Third base X over to Middlebrooks. He has, looks like a double play. Nope, 2 outs. 5-3. 2 on, 2 outs. Mike Aviles. Mike Aviles is batting .220 on the year. 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. And he draws the walk. So that puts 2 on for the Tribe. Michael Brantley. And he flies out. No score after 2. There's a base hit. Stephen Drew. He goes down swinging on a strikeout. Look at my lineup here. Good. Daniel Nava. He strikes out. 2 on 1 out. Jacob Ellsbury back at the plate for his second trip. And he strikes out. After 3 complete innings, the score, the Boston Red Sox 0, Cleveland Indians 0. Nick Swisher drives a base hit. Jason Kipnis. Ooh, he has a hit. 1 through 8 chance of going over to third base. We're not going to do that. So the Tribe has 2 men on. We have nobody out, and we have Carlos Santana. 0 for 0 with a walk. Catch X. Santana. Looks like it's going to be a foul out. So 2 on 1 out. Yan Gomes. Double 1 through 8. He drives a single. Man on third can try to score a 1 through 12 chance. Trailing, I'm going to go for it. I am an aggressive base runner. I'm sending the trailing runner too. We'll see what Boston decides to do. And both runners are on an advancement, so we have 1-0 Cleveland, with Kipnis moving on to third on the aggressive base running, and Gomes coming up behind him. So we're still in the third inning, 1 out. We have Drew Stubbs up, and Boston, which I got by the computer managing it, they moved the infield in. And this is going to be a fly out, possible advancement back out to Victor Torino. I am going to send the runner home. I will not send the trailing runner. And Victor Torino gunned me down. Good arm out there. So at the end of 3 in Cleveland at Progressive Field, we have Cleveland 1, Boston 0. Ground ball to the shortstop from Pandora. Yeah, it goes over the first, 1 out. Shane Victor Toronto. Single, he's on. And he has, what do I want to do here? I don't want to get out of position. We'll see if he's going to go. Big Pappy over to the shortstop, Chisenhall. Ground ball to shortstop. Base hit. Big Pappy, 12-game hitting streak just got extended. It's a single and an E6, so we have runners on second and third in the top of the 4th. Napoli, he draws the walk, makes our juiced. We have ducks on the pond. I'm going to stay at double play depth, being it's only the 4th inning. And Jimenez strikes him out. Salta La Maca. Whew, that could have been a double. It's a fly out. Can't believe they did not score a run. Not an aggressive coach that inning for the computer. Michael Bourne is up. And he goes down on strikes. Lonnie Chisenhall. Single 1. That's going to be a lineup. Mike Aviles. Ground ball at A+ over to the shortstop. That will go over to first, and that will be the out. So quickly we move on to the bottom of the 5th inning. Cleveland still up 1-0. Stephen Drew draws the walk. He's got a stealing of a C. Don't see it happening. Up next, Daniel Nava. He's batting 192 on the year with 1 home run and 1 run batted in. I'm throwing for the runner. I guess we're going to try stealing. And he slides in safely. So Drew got a stolen base. No, I'm sorry. Nava squared the butt, and I tried to throw for the lead runner. He got safe, so we now have 2 on with nobody out. That was a managerial error on my part. Wild pitch against Jacob Ellsbury. 2 on, nobody out. I will now move my infield at... I'm going to bring the corners in. See what we can do here. Draws the walk. The bases are loaded now. I'm going to keep the infield completely in now for Dustin Pandora. Third base B. Nails him at home. So bases are still loaded. We have 1 out. Infield got the corners in, so we have a chance at a double play depth. And that's going to clear at least 2. That's going to be a base hit out to right center field. 1 through 18 throw for the runner. I'm going to stop the other runners from advancing. So we have guys at first and second, and Boston takes a 2-1 lead on a nice base hit by Shane Victor Torino. David Ortiz is up now. And he just hit into a double play. Thank goodness Cleveland got out of that inning. But not without some damage. We have played 4.5 at Progressive Field. Boston takes the lead 2-1. Michael Brantley drives a base hit. Again, I'm pretty aggressive on the base pass if I get the lead. I'm not going to try that. Nick Swisher. Double 1 through 18. He singles. Should move the guy from first over to third. And I'm going to hold the runner. Was held at first base. So first and second, we have nobody out now. Jason Kipnis, batting .234 on the year, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, comes to the plate. 1 for 2 today. He draws the walk. Now, like Boston in the top half of this inning, we have the bases loaded. Boston managers bringing the infield in. Carlos Santana. And he hits, I believe it's going to be into a double play. No, yep, 5-2-3. Boston played some good defense there. So at the end of 4, nope, there's 2 outs, I'm sorry. Now we have 3 outs. So at the end of 5 innings, Boston's got the lead 2-1. Mike Napoli strikes him out. We got Middlebrooks. He just drove one deep to left center field, and that one's gone. Home run for Middlebrooks. Boston extends their lead 3-1. Triple one. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Hoping to make it out of this inning with our pitcher. Then I'm going to be looking at some relievers. Drew draws the walk. And Daniel Navia goes down on strikes. So, after 5.5 innings of play, Boston 3, Cleveland 1. Up comes Drew Stubbs for the Tribe. Batting .237 on the year, 5 RBIs. He's 1 for 2 today, and he goes down swinging. Michael Braun. Single 1 through 7, he gets a base hit. Maybe he'll get him out of his slump. He was batting .042 until then. We're down by 2 runs. We're going to see what Lonnie Chisenhall does. Yep. Lonnie Chisenhall took him right out of the inning as it's a double play. Top of the 7th. Jacob Ellsbury. He goes down on strikes. Dustin Pedora. Ground ball, third base. He's going to be an out. If you hear a lawnmower in the background, that's our neighbors cutting grass for the first time this year. It's finally got nice enough in Pennsylvania to do it. Victor Torino pops out to the shortstop. That will be 3 outs. 7th inning stretch. Everyone knows that Bobby Thomas hit his famous home run off of Ralph Branca. But do you know which pitcher Branca had just replaced? I have no idea. Don Newcomb, who had just allowed a double to Lockman. 7th inning stretch is over. Michael Aviles. Ground ball. Michael Brantley. 2 down. Boston's playing pretty tough. Nick Swisher. And he lines up. So, after 7 complete, Boston 3, Cleveland 1. I am going... He's had 10 strikeouts today, but he's tired, 130-some pitches. I have got to go to look at our bullpen now to see what we have. Oops, wrong one. Houston, or home, is going to be, oh, I'll go with Vinny Pastana. There we go. See what they can do. David Ortiz struck out. Mike Napoli hit by pitch plus injury. And he will just have to sit out the rest of the game. So I'll have to put a Cap will be the pinch runner. And Cart probably be the first baseman too. Middlebrook ground ball. Should be a double play. Oh, I'm sorry, fly ball, center field A. Struck him out. So we go to the bottom of the eighth. Once again, folks, I apologize. We started smoking barbecued pulled pork. We did meatballs. We did hot sausage sandwiches. We took it to the event. We set it up. We were invited to stay. We stayed for a while. Then, of course, we cleaned up. We rolled in about 12:30 to unload our stuff back into our garage. So this will be the only game I broadcast today. It's going to be a nice day for me to sit out and rest. And on that note, Jason Kipnis just grounds out to the second baseman now. So we have one out. Carlos Santana, he draws the walk. One on, one out, bottom of the eighth inning. Yan Gomes. Relief pitcher now for Boston. Urera. Yan Gomes. Ground ball. Should be a C, so that'll move him over to second base, and we'll have two outs. See what Drew Stubbs can do. He drives it deep. And that does it. Caught it. Top of the ninth. Left field X. Michael Brantley's over there. And it's going to be a double. When things go bad, they go bad for the Tribe. Daniel Navia will be up, and I'm trying to see. I'm going to give him one more at-bat. And he gets to walk, and Pastano's gone. Matt Albers I'll be bringing in. He's going to be pitching. There we go. We're good there. Jacob Ellsbury, he flies out. Dustin Pedora, he drives a double down. It's going to be a single. Will score Drew. Nope, they stopped Drew at hold him up. So we now have Shane up. Bases are juiced. We have one out. I'm keeping the infield back for the double play. And we might not have to worry about it. Nope. Shane Victor Torino just drove it deep to right center field. That is a grand slam home run. And the fans in Cleveland are just walking to the exits now as Boston have scored 4 in the top of the ninth and are leading 7-1. David Big Pappy, he grounds to second base, and that will be it out. Carp, shortstop, Chizen all over. Right in between the E's. Huh. Tribe's got a lot to come back on. Michael Bourne, batting .080. He won't get the chance to lower that average here. Reason we have is Drupal Cabrera is our normal shortstop. He's been knocked out for a couple games, so that's why we have a lineup we have. And I think our batter is going to come in, and I think we're going to make it Lou Marson. No, I'm going to make it Carson. He's going to be the pitch hitter. He has 4 at-bats, 1 home run, 1 RBI, batting .250. He was an uncarded player. And he drives a single. So we got a runner on first now. Lonnie Chisenhall. He goes down on strikes. Mike Aviles is batting .209. Again, we're going to try somebody else, and let's see what we got. Jason Giambi. He's batting .125, but he has power. We need a lot of it. No, he goes down on strikes. Top of the order, Michael Brantley, .360 batting average. He's staying in to hit. And he goes down on strikes. So, the final score from Cleveland, Boston 7, Cleveland 1. We'll go over to the box score. As you can see, Red Sox had 9 hits. Victor Torino, 3 for 5 with 6 RBIs. Very, very impressive. Cleveland had 8 hits. Swisher was 2 out of 3. The best hitter they had on the team. Oh, Dubront will get the win. Yohara will get the save. Jimenez gets the loss. He's 0-3. He's got a 9.98 ERA. Come down through here. We will go to the end of the game, and then we are going to go up to the stats to see what we got. League stats for the 2013 league is Boston's on top over in the East at 9-4. They are a half a game out behind the Yankees, and I believe the Yankees are playing Baltimore later, which I feel a little bit better later on tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that after the neighbors got their yard work done, and I'm a little bit more awake. That could determine the tie for first place or not. And let's see, going down, Cleveland falls to 7-5. They are 1.5 games behind the Minnesota Twins at 9-4. Surprising, still in the league, we do have the Colorado Rockies at 12-2. They are 5 games ahead of the San Francisco Giants at 7-7, 500 record, and the Oakland Athletics 14-1 on the season right now. Have opened up a 7.5 game lead over the 6-8 Texas Rangers. Once again, I'm coaching the Cleveland and Pittsburgh. And let me get back on the screen so you can see me a little bit here. And I'll also play Baltimore, and then I pick a couple games throughout the schedule of the games and throw them in there. But usually, like with Oakland's doing well, and they're doing well because of the computer, I will not touch them. I will let them go into things either even out or they continue to do it. I might never play Oakland this year. Teams like Baltimore, they're 2-10, so I like to jump in once in a while and change things up just to see if I could maybe make them a little bit better. Okay, so far that's it from Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania. The final score again was Boston 1 beat the Cleveland Indians to move to 9-4. I want you guys to have a great day, relax, and enjoy the nice weather if you have it where you're at, and I will see you later.